Hello, third graders. It is time for us to do some more math today. And today we are going to be doing two different math pages, 11.5 and 11.7, because both of them deal with the exact same thing. We're going to be comparing and ordering decimals, putting them in order. Basically, what we're going to be doing is comparing to see which number is larger and which number is smaller. So there's a process to doing that with decimals because sometimes it can look, or you can see misinformation if you look at the decimals incorrectly. One thing that I like to do, and I think I've told you guys about this before with the penny and the dime, I always like to think of decimals as money. Because if I see it in a money form, it's easier for me to tell which one's larger and which one is smaller, which is less. So here are the steps that I'm going to give you to compare decimals. The first step is to line up your decimals. So I'm going to send an arrow through to line up my decimals. Sometimes the numbers can be tricky, but you need to make sure you line up those decimals before you start to compare. Second, you're going to start from the very left. In this case, it's the ones place on the very left, and we're going to compare those numbers first. For these numbers, we've got a 3 and a 3, so there's really no difference between these. So then the next step is going to be continue until you find one that's larger. So we're going to move towards the right. We're going to go to the 10th place now and compare those two numbers. And winna chicken dinner, we have a larger number. The number 8 is larger than the number 6, so the top number is larger than the bottom number. If you think of it money-wise, I would rather have $3.84 than $3.67. So let's do this again with different numbers. Again, first thing we do, line up our decimals to make sure we are comparing them equally, and start from the left. We will compare these two numbers first, and immediately we see we have a winna chicken dinner. Number 5 is larger than the number 1. It doesn't matter that there are 9s in that top number and that the bottom number has a 1 and a 3. Those numbers don't matter at this point. We only look at the left first. It's sort of like ABC order, where you start at the left and you move letter by letter. Well, this time we're going to be moving number by number to compare them. So let's do one more. This will be the last one we do, and this one is a bit tricky, so pay attention carefully. We have 0.15 and 0.5. Now immediately the sound of the number 15 sounds like it's the larger number, right? And 5 is definitely smaller than 15. But let's take it through the process. Let's take it through the steps and see what happens. We line up our decimals. Yes, we have them all lined up. We will start from the very left, and we have no difference there. They are both 0. Let's go to the next place value and continue on. And we see here, winna chicken dinner, the number 5 is larger than the number 1. And some of you might be thinking, wait a second, 5 is smaller than 15. But maybe if we do this and I add a 0 in here into the hundredths place, you can compare them a little bit easier and see that the number 5 really comes with a 0 after it. So the number 50 is definitely bigger than the number 15. And I would rather have 50 cents than 15 cents. Okay, so if you follow these steps, you will be able to compare and order decimals. You're going to be doing two different work pages. Please make sure you line up your decimals, start over in the left, and make your move right and make your comparisons as you move right. And once you find the larger number, then you've got your winner. Good luck, and let me know if you have any questions on Zoom.